Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is RicanPrepper here, and I'm just trying to be self-sustainable as much as I can, and kind of show that if I could do it, you could do it as well. And today, in this video, I want to bring kind of like a new experience, maybe like a first-person view of how I'm doing things. And I've noticed I started selling some Malabar spinach. The first time that I made a sale was on Sunday. 2 customers came in, and it was kind of successful for me. I made $56 off selling Malabar spinach. I got 3 left, so I want to grow today and plant some Swiss chard, dark green zucchini, cucumbers because they were asking for it, and more butternut squash that we have right over here. These are melons. And cilantro, which is this cilantro right here. It took me like around 3 weeks to get this size. I think this was 3 weeks maybe, I guess. So, I bought some cilantro seeds. This one, I don't know why it's colored pink, but I'm gonna start planting them now. I wanted to show you some options that you could do. If you go to a dollar store, you might find these type of trays that have 12 cells, and it comes with a lid, as you see up there. If you don't have that, and you have at home some type of plate with a lid, you could use that as well. Put the soil in here, put the lid, and you have some type of greenhouse. And if you want to invest a little bit more money with one of these, this is a soil block. It's like $32, and I'll show you a little more about that later. I also have some basil that I want to plant, so I might use the 20 cell little thingy that I have. Alright. So the way Swiss chard works, these seeds are like small clusters. So I guess one cluster of these could give you more than one plant. So it'll be like 2, 3, 4. So I'm not gonna be putting more than one, because one alone could have a chance to have more than one. So you put the seeds. Make sure some of these plants require like a 1/4 inch of a little hole. It's good to put dates on it, so you can keep track your plants. What kind of variety is it, and how long it's been growing up for. Okay. So far there is 24 plants or more. You could get these type of plants in a dollar store. Sometimes they have deals. You could get 4 of these for $1. But since I have a limited transportation, I was only able to get these seeds off one store. So let me check. So my phone is hooked up. It's kind of weird, with an attachment that goes on your neck. So my phone is acting like a weird necklace. And I gotta say this, during this pandemic going on, right? Many, I've seen a lot of news that many so supply chains are kind of failing. So it's really important to start growing your own things at home. You'll have basically your own pantry. The bigger your yard, the better. This is not mine at all. But I want to bless the landlord's house with whatever I have when it's time to leave. So, but if you have your own land, you have your own apartment, and you're staying there for a long term, I will suggest you to start growing your own stuff. Not so that if there's a community around anyone that's watching this video, and for some reason, for some certain circumstance, turns out, I don't know, 10 people in one big area decide to start gardening, right? And after watching this video, and you're growing your own things, but you're not able to have other crops, and somebody else had that type of crop, you could start, exchanging or helping others in need with your own food. So, or if you're looking for a certain type of food, you could barter with them. But it's very important to do your own stuff. I'm doing this on my days off, and I most of the things I have done, I do it in the late night, all the way to midnight, because I have a light up there that shines through here, and it's really stress relieving. And I spend time, with God, listening to sermons, and have a good time. It's really stress relieving. You're spending your time, instead of wasting it, you're spending good time in something that matters and pays off on the long run. So if you're playing too much video games over time, you're not gonna gain nothing unless you want to do esports, or you're doing some type of streaming service. But other than that, if you're doing as just to play video games, your brain is just gonna be filled with those memories of playing video games, and you might not gain nothing from that. You know what I mean? But when you're doing gardening, you're spending time in nature here, and you're giving these seeds a chance to flourish, and also pays off. And it paid me as well. Many plants that I have that I haven't ate, like the Malabar spinach, I sold it. I was lucky enough, or not lucky, but blessed and grateful that I had a pack of seeds, like 48 Malabar spinach seeds. And there they are. I hope they're all grow at the same time. So here goes the butternut squash. I was able to sell 4 of these, so 3 plants gave me like around $12. $12. Imagine if I have 100% germination rate. 3 times 12. $36 out of one little tray like this. Obviously, you will have to transplant it somehow. So there goes the butternut squash, the dark green zucchini, the cucumbers, the Boston pickle, which is this plant right here. As you can see, it's still giving me pickles. I harvest like around 18, and then soon, not enough, I'm gonna get more and more and more. And Azalea Park is an area where Hondas are really popular here. Okay. So far I have cucumbers, dark green zucchini, butternut squash. I already put some cilantro. And what I'm gonna do now is grab the soil and cover it. Another thing, when you're doing this stuff in nature, you start to hear a lot of birds chirping and singing. Something that you might not experience a lot because you're inside the house or watching TV shows and stuff. I want you to experience this. Look, my bad with my ADHD, but look at that small butterfly. I've never seen one of these before. That's my point. But I want you guys to experience this as if I could do it, you could do it as well. I'm not a professional gardener. I'm just very beginner. I then got struck by lightning. Many people say, you got the green thumb, buddy. Everybody has a green thumb. Everyone has a green thumb. You just have to get your hands dirty to be initiated into this green thumb gang. Everybody could do this. All right. So got 2 more cells. And oh yes, I'm not sure why this cilantro looks like this. Okay, where I bought it from, or maybe I don't know, but I'm gonna plant it anyway. So, and since I'm not sure about the germination rate, I'm gonna put another one into each hole. Okay. And more soil. Now, some plants, when you're trying to germinate them, like lettuce plants, I will not suggest to try to germinate them outside in Florida because it's extremely hot, right? I'd rather you guys to do it inside. You could put some soil, like I'm doing right now, or a method that I prefer the most, you grab a Ziploc bag and a paper towel. Now, please, whatever you do not fold the paper. Because when you do, seeds, they know where is up and down. They know gravity. And the roots will go where down goes. So if you fold the paper down and for some reason, you fold the paper down and the seeds will go where it is folded. It's gonna go through it, and you're gonna have an issue trying to remove those seeds. It's not gonna be fun, and there could be some breakage within those root systems that they come with. They're so small. And you don't want to, waste your seeds. Now they are kind of like tough to find after folding those papers. So you put it on the paper, right? You sprinkle it. Imagine this is a paper. You sprinkle the seeds, and then you put the Ziploc back. You close it. Don't leave no air in there. There's enough air inside. And before you put it in there, of course, you gotta make sure that it's moistened too. So make sure it's moist. Close the Ziploc back, and then lay the side that has the paper on the top. So you just flip it over. So the seeds should be going down. So when the roots start to develop, they're touching the plastic Ziploc bag instead of the bag of the paper. Okay, remember that. Put the paper on, put the seeds on top, put it in a Ziploc bag after you moisten it with a paper with a spray bottle, and then flip it over where the paper will be on the top and the seeds on the bottom. So the next step I'm gonna do is sprinkle some water. I'm gonna put it over there in the greenhouse. A greenhouse within a greenhouse. Because I want to show you another method. How can you it's kind of efficient depending what plant you have, you want to grow, and you have to have the money for this, which I don't. And I have to shout out for my boss that gave me her hours for me to work. That was a huge sacrifice. And my customers, that if one of my customers are watching this video from Planet Smoothie, I thank you and I love you, because at the end of the check, all those tips that you guys have gave me, I was able to accomplish this. So without your support, I wouldn't make it. And I appreciate your viewers that are coming in, for sharing this video, for liking and subscribing. I mean, I don't get no ad revenue for this. My account is kind of locked, but I still appreciate everything you do. Okay. Now, you see this soil that I have here? I'm gonna add some water. What I'm going to do is soil cubes. Gotta make sure that the soil is wet, thoroughly wet, and being I don't know, it's an interesting consistency. I don't know how to explain it, but it has to be really moist until water starts to drip down after you press it. And I think that looks perfect. All right. So after you moisten the water,
boy, you better get your facts straight, bruh.
what you're gonna do, you're gonna grab this cube maker. There's 20 soil cube spaces. I wish I have enough money so I could get the other one. It's in the $40. It's like 4 of these yep. So 4 of these is 1, but 4 times. And once this is ready, this cube is ready, you just transplant it into the other cube, and then to another cube and another cube. But the money adds up. So anybody would like to support this project, you could Cash App on the money sign on Cash App. You have to put it in there first. RicanPrepper. You know, anything will do. So you grab the soil, you start pressing it down like this. All right, looks about right. And what you do, you grab a container and you release the thingy right here, and then you have cubes. I'm gonna try that one more time, because this soil that I have, this potting mix, is not fine enough, and I had to sift the soil because I don't have coconut coir at the moment. And coconut coir or peat moss, just a job well done. I'll try it one more time. Oh, there you go. You see it? Soil cubes. Now you can see the dimples down there. So you could put the seeds. And once you put the seed, you cover it with a little bit more soil. And that becomes the little pot. Once you need to transplant it, you grab the plant. You could make a hole, right? And bam, you're all set. Or you get a bigger soil cube and transplant it without any root bound problems. So that's pretty much it. I highly appreciate everything you guys have done for watching my videos, for subscribing and commenting. If I could do this, you could do this. Many of these things I started with nothing. So check on your neighborhood. If you see wood, gather wood. Leaves. These leaves are from my neighbor friend over there. He has a lot of leaves, like a lot of leaves, which it helps to cool down the soil. But honestly, a lot of these things that I gathered was from the help of my customers for my job. So I appreciate the support that you guys are giving me during this COVID-19 problem. So wanted to show you one thing, one little thing. See this beautiful tomatoes? I wish I could record when I tried this tomato. I don't know if they crossed, but it looks like a Roma and a cherry. I mean, this is a cherry tomato, but it has a way of Roma tomatoes, but the flavor was so on point, surpassing anything else. Yeah, I'm having a lot of them over there and over there. Oh, that's a lot. I'm really happy, so happy. You know, I don't know what to say about it, but I appreciate the support, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.